four folks in my household. Me, Tyler, two boys. I am father, I am husband. Tyra is wife, she is mother. Kalfani and Kamahu are brothers, and they are sons. Everybody has his or her assigned position, has his or her assigned place. And it is important for all of us to remain in our places. At no point in time should Kalfani or Kamahu try to be daddy.
Amen.
Not in my household.
Amen.
At no point in time should Tyra try to be father. Not in my household.
Amen.
At no point in time should I try to be mother to those boys.
Amen.
Not in my household. Because everybody has a position and has a place that has been ordained by God.
Amen.
And when one of us gets out of position, why don't you take this around? Everybody put your hand in here. Don't look, just grab and pass it along. Because when one of us gets out of position or place, then that makes it difficult for all of us. Because our family is complete and it is whole, just the way God has designed for it to be when we are in our assigned positions, our assigned places.
Amen.
But when one of us gets out of our position or gets out of our place, it causes problems. What Deacon Phillips is doing right now is he's walking around with a bag full of puzzle pieces. I want to make sure everybody gets a piece of the puzzle. Take a look at it. Try to figure out what it might be. Stop peeking, come out. Well, make sure everybody gets that piece. Because the theme for this morning/afternoon is a piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. Every Sunday, at the end of service, I tell y'all the same thing. I say you have purpose, you have power, and God has designed you to prevail.
Amen.
Every Sunday, I say that. And this Sunday, I want to talk about our purpose. I want us to understand that I'm not just up here trying to say something catchy, that all three begins in P's. It is because it is true. Until we walk in our purpose and our power, we will not prevail. A piece of the puzzle. Get one? Yeah, make sure you get one. Amen. Hold your piece up. Everybody got a piece. Does anybody know what this puzzle is?
3D.
It's 3D. It's what? Look like a planet. Yeah, looks like something. Everybody, you put it. Everybody has purpose, assigned by God. Every piece of the puzzle has purpose. You know, when I used to put puzzles together as a little boy, I'll always go around, I find all the pieces that had edges on them, flat edges. And so I go through and I put all the flat edges. I look, oh, somebody got a flat edge. I look for the corners. Let me see, got a corner. And put those together. And then I fill in the rest of it once I look at the picture and did that. But because I was a little boy when I did puzzles, oftentimes I would be playing with the puzzle. I'd do it and I'd get up and I'd go outside. Or I'd be trying to put the puzzle together and I'd get up and I'd do something else. And inevitably, I would lose a piece of the puzzle. And no matter how many pieces I had, the puzzle was not complete. If one piece of the puzzle was missing, we are not complete if one piece of the puzzle is missing. We have to live within our purpose and our God-given purpose, or we are lacking in what God has called for us to do. We need to live our lives like we have purpose. What does that mean? If I am father and I am husband, I should not be wasting my time trying to do something else. Amen. Or be something else. Right. If I've been called to pastor Galilee, I should not be wasting my time trying to pastor some other church. I don't have time to worry about what they're doing next door, down the street, or in Nashville. It doesn't make me any difference because that is not my purpose. And if I spin my wheels trying to do something else, or do somebody else's job, then I'm not where I should be, and Galilee is incomplete. If you are not where you should be, if you've been called to Galilee to be an usher, if you've been called to Galilee to sing in the choir, if you've been called to Galilee to be a deacon and you're not doing what you should be doing, or you're doing it someplace else, that makes all of us suffer. Amen. The puzzle is not complete. When we do the things that God has not called for us to do, we are wasting God's time and his blessing that he's bestowed upon us. God blessed me with a certain talent, or a certain few talents, designed them especially for me so that I could do what he's called for me to do. That's my piece of the puzzle. God has blessed you with a certain talent, or a few certain talents, so that you could do what God has called for you to do. That is your piece of the puzzle. But every piece has purpose. You know, sometimes when we talk to each other, we've heard people talk about not feeling like they're making any progress, not feeling like they matter, not feeling like anybody hears them or sees them, not feeling like they're loved. But what I want us to understand is that every piece has purpose. And no matter how much people may look over us, no matter how much they may dismiss us, no matter what is going on, we still have purpose. And we still have to live like we have purpose. All too often we allow how people treat us dictate how we act. People treat us like we're less than, we start acting like we're less than. But that is not my piece of the puzzle. And that is not your piece of the puzzle. Every piece of the puzzle has purpose. And I want us to understand that no piece is identical. Does your piece of the puzzle match anybody else's exactly? It shouldn't. The scripture says that God gave some wisdom, but by the same Spirit, some of the gift of healing, but by the same Spirit, some of the gift of tongues, but by the same Spirit, some of the gift of interpretation, but by the same Spirit, God gives us individually. And the last verse that I read, verse 18, says, he gives it to us as he sees fit. The scripture says, as it pleases him. matter what we want to do. Now, God will give us the desires of our heart from time to time, but what the scripture says is that he's assigned purpose. He's given gifts. He's given talents as it pleases him. If I had my way, I'd be about 5 inches taller, have a head full of wavy hair, a black beard instead of pepper. But God didn't see fit to bless me like that. He blessed me as it pleases him. And I ought to be excited about it. Because there's no other person walking the face of the earth that looks just like me. Not another preacher can preach like me. Not another father can be a father to my boys like me. Not another man can be a husband to my wife like me. I am special.
All right.
And so are you.
Amen.
God has blessed you individually, molded you into a piece unlike any other on the face of the earth. And he did it just for you, for a specific reason. And if that is the case, and since that is the case, there ought to be something on the inside of us that makes us walk straight up all of the time. That allows us to have joy in every situation, that gives us strength beyond what the world can understand. We have been made by the Almighty. Individually. There's not another squeaky anywhere in the world. But sometimes it feels like we're just cogs in the wheel. That we've been pressed out like we're on a factory line. Everything's the same. One of the reasons that is because we follow folks and imitate folks instead of being our identical piece. If God wanted me to get up here and sing before I preach, he would have blessed me with a better voice. Every time I go to some other church, almost every time, before the preacher preaches, he sings a song. Get everybody excited. Then he preaches. And sometimes a long time ago, I used to think, man, I wish I could do that. You know, I watch some of the evangelists on TV, and I listen to other ministers around, and they do that thing that they hum a whole lot. And I used to think, man, I wish I could. Wish I could do that. But you know what? That's them.
That's right.
I don't need to try to be anybody but Craig Hargrove.
All right.
And y'all don't need to be anybody except for who God has assigned you to be.
All right.
God made you good enough. He made you more than good enough. He made you greatly. And so just because you don't sound like or act like or sing like somebody else, Deacon Phillips, that is all right. Because that's the way God has made you. And you ought to be proud of it. You ought to be excited about the way God has put you together. I like me. I remind myself every morning how much I like me. I thank God for making me the way he made me. It's not an ego thing. It's not a pride thing. But I know that God made me and there's no other like me. And so when I talk to my wife, when we sit down and we read together, I can think to myself, there's no other man in the world that can do this the way I do it.
All right.
She ought to be excited about it. And God blessed me with 2 boys. And he made them and made me so that we together can be the best that we can be. But it does not stop there, because what the scripture says is we are all part of the same body in Christ. do something special. And we ought to be excited about what we have here in Galilee.
Amen.
Because there's not another church in the world like Galilee. We are unique. We are a piece of the puzzle. There's not another piece from here to eternity that is the same as Galilee. That ought to create some excitement about when we come together.
Amen.
That ought to create some excitement when we sit down and we reason together. When we fellowship with folks, we bring something unique to the table. Whether they realize it or not. We are unique. But being unique has two sides. It's a good thing. It's exciting. It's a blessing. But when you are unique, we have to understand that means we can't fit any old place.
Amen. That's right.
God fashioned us to be a certain piece, and we're identical in this, and that there's no other church like us. There's no other father like me to my boys. There's no other mother like y'all to your children. And so what that means is that if I try to put my piece in the wrong place, it's not going to fit.
Amen.
Not only will it not fit, but whoever piece should be there, I'm displacing the person that should be there.
Amen.
And so when I put my identical piece, my one-of-a-kind piece in the wrong place, that creates chaos.
Amen.
It creates confusion. And the scripture tells me that God is not the author of all that stuff. And so when we put our piece in the wrong place, we are violating God's will and his law. He cannot have any part of what we're doing when we're out of the place that God has called for us to be. So being identical is a great thing. It's a good thing, but it also provides confines and barriers. It guides us where we should go.